Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harvey. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. In the red area, it's Bush. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. It's a shotgun run call. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the offense trots back out on the field again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Punt over the middle. It's Jordan. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Bush. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. Makes a nice move there. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's Manning. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Catch made on the left side.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pass caught. Second down now. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Sophomore trying to make a play but put too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Play action here on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Tucker. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. Back's got it on a counter. Nowhere to run up the middle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Tucker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial third down play right here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And here comes the punter onto the field. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. He's got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. If you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
Looks right for a quick completion. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. Offense makes their way on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Dropping back, it's Manning. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. With the catch, it's Bush. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Gain 2. 3rd down coming up.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The punt team making their way on the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the punt will bounce and go out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. To throw, it's Jackson. And they get the completion. Oh, he spins free. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quick pass. The catch is made. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. The pass rush closing in. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Breaks into open space. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. Leaning on the run game here. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Defense bringing out some big fellas, trying to stuff the run here. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming up, second down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Grab made by the tight end.
Well, I really like what they did here by keeping their tight ends involved. I understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet. Stick to your base offense, execute, move the ball down the field, and see if you can give yourself a real shot to win this game.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Oh, and they've got him. A sack to end the game. The protection breaks down and the defense wins it on the final play. Well, that's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short, couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win this football game. And now they're going to have to put this one behind them, learn from the mistakes, move forward, and still have a great season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.